Hi, this is Candace, and I am about halfway through that box of junk jewels that I got, and I wanted to show you some of the finds and my favorite pieces. There's a lot of little, well, not little and not so little, filigree type pieces, and these things are just beautiful. I love these. And so these will come in handy for all kinds of things. This one has little filigree, a bunch of little filigree metal charms on it, and I think it's really cool. So, and then I've got this bowl of stuff, and some of this is just ugly enough to be cool, and some of it's pretty. So, like this, for example, I think is just ugly enough to be cool, and has some cool tassels on it with stars at the bottom. Again, this metal piece, really pretty. This is actually reminds me of an Already Make Charm. This one, again, ugly enough to be cool. And this, even if I removed all this piece here is really pretty. I like this. This is really cool. These are, I just pulled out some of the ones that I really liked and thought I could use for something. This piece is, that's actually an earring, and it's really ugly, but it's awesome. I really like this. It looks like a frame. I think you could put a little picture in the middle, a button. Or, well, it's an earring, but it looks like a button, and I think that's really pretty. Here's another. These are all earrings, so look at that. It's a great dangly, though. Here's a cool piece. I like this square. I like the green. A wing. I thought this was really cool. These pieces could actually be taken off, and both earrings were there in this lot. Here's these are little danglies. Not necessarily pretty together, but I think if I took it apart, those little danglies would be great. This reminds me of Linda Lopatka. I'll have to save that for her. I think that's really a pretty piece. I think that's pretty. This is pretty. And some of them, both earrings were there, so this is pretty, and both of those were there, so I have two of those. Blue. Like that. Here's a cool looking vintage piece. Now this is cool. It's actually got a picture of someone inside. So obviously this pops open somehow, or you just pop this clear off and put a picture in. So I think that is cool. It's a little round frame. Another cool piece. Another cool piece, flower center. Flower center. That one's pretty. I like that. I see potential. This one just has a lot of bling on it, and I think that's really pretty. You could layer that. It's small enough you could probably layer that behind some things on a card. Some pretty blue. Reminds me of Steffi. That's cool. I think that's very vintage. think that's actually an actual vintage earring, so it's really pretty. Both of these were there. I can just take that and it's nice and flat. I like this, I thought this was really pretty. Heart, vintage, bling on there. I like that. Thought this piece was really cool. It looks like a bell, and it actually has a thing inside for a bell, so it is a bell even though it doesn't actually ring. And it's very vintage. Really like that piece. I like this part of it. I could take the rest apart and use that as a flower center. Another pretty flower. Purple moon. Like that one. Little pink and purple star. Those remind me of Linda. Another flower center. Possible. Some more bling. This is a little teeny flower, and it's got some bling on it hanging from it. I think that's kind of cool. Here's a cool piece, and this one I already have a friend who loves lizards and reptiles, and so there were actually 3 of these in here, so that is a cool piece. I have a use for that one already. Tiny little dangly leaves. Pretty leaf. And it's not too hard to cut this off. This part off of the back. Here's a little mini dangly pink flower with some bling. And then this piece I thought this was really cool. This is safety pins made into a flag. So there you go. That's kind of my favorite pieces out of all the pieces. And I still have only gone through about half of it and have a ton of stuff. So I think I don't need any more junk jewels for a little while. Okay, thanks for watching.